The challenge for today's video is coming directly from the previous video's comment section, so thank you to everybody who liked that comment. I always love hearing your feedback. Let's identify the ghost with no evidence, no sanity, no hiding, and no grace period, and we're going to be doing it with no audio. That's why I'm not wearing a headset right now. We're going to be relying only on what we can see visually. We're going to be doing it on a map that I know like the back of my hand because it's where I feel comfortable to do this challenge. We're going to be doing it on Tanglewood Drive. My general thought is Tanglewood's a very small map, and if I can see where the lights are blinking, I will know where it's hunting from and have a directional sense of where it is. That way I can still prepare for the hunt even though I can't hear it coming. So let's get into it. We're going to grab a flashlight, incense, an igniter that's not going to take up an inventory spot, and salt to do an early wraith test. Let's get this by the front door. We'll come back for more essential equipment. Our objectives this round are crucifix, capture a photo, witness a ghost event. We're really going to have to rely on our crucifixes here because if the ghost hunts near me, this is going to hopefully stop it from happening. Because if the ghost spawns too close to me and I can't hear it doing so, I'm more than likely going to get unalived immediately. So hopefully this will save my life. And as always, I always recommend taking one of your crucifixes and throwing it through the front door with that 0 sanity and 0 grace period. Because if you go inside the front door and it decides to hunt you there, that will hopefully get consumed and you will not. Everything I need for the round should be thrown through the front door now. I'm going to walk inside with the crucifix in my main hand so that way if the ghost spawns on top of me, this will stop it from happening. Let's get in there in 3, 2, 1. My idea is I really want to get started inside the kitchen so that way I can loop it around. And I might be losing my mind, but I could have swore I saw a candle lit by the front door when I walked by. Like I saw on the left there, I saw a little glow of red. There is a candle sitting there. Ghosts could light candles, but Onryos can't. I don't want to go back and look for it because if it spawns on top of me, that's not going to be good. Take a little quick seat. I don't see the red there like I thought I did, so I'm going to just disregard it. Oh, hi! Holy mo... Oh, just a light breaking event. Could be Mare. Wow, that really took me by surprise. I was not expecting that. I'm on top of my crucifix, and now we know we have Pajama Pam, so we might have a crawler. The Mare has a percentage chance to do more light-breaking events than any other ghost in the game, but it doesn't necessarily have to. Here it comes. We're going to have to look at this ghost's blinking patterns. It doesn't look that visible. I'm going to have to see it a little bit better, I think. I wish it wasn't crawling. That would really help us out. It seems the hunt might be over. I'm keeping my flashlight on when it's hunting because I need to know if the ghost is getting close based on the flashlight disturbance. If the flashlight's blinking, it's getting close to me. If the flashlight's not blinking, it's not close to me. Without having audio to determine distance, that's the best way I'm going to be able to determine how far away the ghost actually is from me. So the breaker's still on. The gin's still on the board, possibly. I may move myself to the garage from this room because there's no light in this room anymore. And I think the ghost spawned inside the living room, if I'm not mistaken. Living room or hallway, one or the other. And we know... Oh, it spawned on top of me. Okay. Well, that changes things a little bit. I didn't think it was inside this room, nor do I see my breath inside of here. So I don't think this the ghost room. Could this be Banshee and it roamed on top of me? Might have to get my motion sensor. I'm a little nervous about being in the garage now. Motion sensor inside the doorway there. We have an event behind us. I know it's an event because it's not blinking. The ghost is not disappearing and reappearing. And there we go. I just got the Mare ability. I turned the light bulb on, and it turned it off instantly. We have a Mare. Let's freaking go. I'll tell you what, the Mare sometimes doesn't play nice with its ability, but I am sure glad that it did this round. I got double incense on me right now if I have to survive this. It's hunting. I don't see it nearby, so it's probably going to be coming this way. Assuming it's going to come out of the garage, sure is. If you just look at the ghost's blinking patterns, you can tell that it's not Oni and it's not Phantom. It's not visible or invisible, hard to see. And I can tell that it's normal speed just by looping it around. A faster ghost would be closing this gap between us so much quicker than this one is, but I can tell that it has line of sight speed. And I can tell that because it is closing the gap progressively over time the longer it sees me. And that's because it's gaining speed. So by having that looping capability, I can tell the general speed of the ghost because I've just been doing this for so long. So I did repel that ghost again, so we have 1 minute and 30 to make something happen here. Let's get more salt down. So I want to try to get a perfect game if possible. But all these salts here will have the opportunity to give us a lot of photos. And now we know for sure the ghost is inside of the garage. And I'm going to have to try to get a photo of the ghost during the hunt actively, unless it decides to event me again. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Here it comes. Please don't be crawling. Is it coming? Is it an event? Must have been an event. Not having audio makes it so difficult to determine if it's an event or not, and if it's a singing event or not, because I can't hear any of that. Unless I can see the event with my own eyes with a no audio challenge, I have to assume it's hunting. I have to assume the worst. I got a repel in my hand. I got a repel here on the counter as well. I'm going to try to take a photo of the ghost if it's standing. If it's crawling, I'm probably not going to get luck. I have an incense in my hand right now. I have an incense on the counter. And I have a photo camera in my inventory. If the ghost is standing, in the position of standing, because this ghost model has an opportunity to be standing, bent backwards, or crawling. Crawling is going to be impossible to get a photo, unfortunately, because it's going to be under the counter. If it's standing, I might have a good shot. Another thing I'm thinking about with that possible mare ability that we had is, what if it was an event that I couldn't hear that happened the split second that I turned that light bulb on? Because that's always possible, right? You could turn a light bulb on, it'll seem like it did the mare ability, but an event was happening somewhere and you didn't know it, and it turned it off in that instant because it was within the range of that specific light switch. That would be really terrible. But I think I have no choice but to go off of what I think I know. I'm surprised this isn't hunting. Is this a mimic? Is it mimicking spirit or shade right now? It's not doing anything. The lights are off and everything like that. They saw her throw a book inside the living room. I mean, this ghost hasn't hunted now for over 3 minutes. It's hunting now. Oh, it's a crawler. That's not great for us. I think I got a photo. Going for my other incense. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's here. I gotta go. I think the hunt's over now. Starting a repel timer so I know how long I have until the next hunt. And let's start getting the rest of our photos. Did I get the photo of the ghost? I did. Wonderful. Let's start filling our journal with as many Saw photos as possible. This method of getting full photos is not going to work once Chronicle comes out, so enjoy it while it lasts. And now I need to find Bone. Bone has been acquired. Look at it. It's going against the crib. Let's go. I really, really hope we got the ghost correct. It blew up the light bulb almost immediately at the start of the round, and then I had that random light switch turn off the moment I turned on the light switch. So to explain exactly how the mare ability works with the light switch, if the mare is within 4 meters of a light switch that you just turned on, it has a very small % chance to turn it off immediately. This is on a 10-second cooldown, so if you turn on that light switch and you want to test for this over and over again, you turn on the light switch, you wait 10 seconds, you turn it off, you turn it back on, you wait 10 seconds, you turn it off, you turn it on. The mare would not be able to attempt to do it for more than every 10 seconds. If your ghost room is a little bit larger, to the point where the mare may not be 4 meters away from the light switch, or even worse, if you have a ghost room like the chapel in Sunny Meadows that has no light switches at all, it's a very difficult ghost to test for, if not impossible. But always remember, the mares cannot turn on a light switch by itself. So light bulbs or light switches on the ceiling or anything like that, it cannot turn them on. So if the ghost ever turns on a light bulb or light switch, and it wasn't you that turned it on, a player, then it cannot be a mare. Well, here we have it. Possible mare. Let's see. Do we get this done? Did we complete this round with a perfect game on Tanglewood? We freaking did it. On the first attempt, we have done it. $4,438 on that round. Perfect investigation with no audio. I was really nervous we were going to get some ghost that was substantially faster that I wouldn't be able to hear it coming. Like twins would have been a nightmare to identify that slower or fast speed because it's so minuscule that it's hard to determine, especially with visual only. Thank you again to all the support you guys always show in the comments section. We do appreciate all your feedback. So if you ever have any other realistic challenges we can do, put them down in the comments section. The one with the most likes will be done. Till I see you all next time, happy ghost hunting and stay crispy.